Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be reviewing a brush set from Sedona Lace. It is the Vortex brush set and it retails for $99 I believe, so that's $99 plus tax. It comes with 12 brushes and it comes with like every type of brush that you would need to create a whole face. So the brush set came in a box like this. It just says Sedona Lace. You get this a little pamphlet with all the brushes in it and how you're supposed to use them, what they're for, so on and so forth. So one thing that I wanted to address is that here in the back is the creator of the brush line. It's Renalyn Monteloya, and her channel is Makeup by Ren, one that started this whole company, I believe. So yeah, the brushes are really good, I have to say. I mean, I have to say they are a lot more affordable than like these. If I were to compare a big makeup brush set from Sigma, it would probably be close to like $200, whereas this is only like $99. And yeah, it comes with a list of all the brushes, what they are, what they do. So I'm going to, start off by showing you guys each of the brushes. So the first one that I have here is the Jumbo Fan Brush, and it is this one right here. It is the FB01. I love this brush. You can do so many things with this brush. You can apply bronzer to the hairline. You can definitely apply your highlight, and it is extremely easy to apply your highlight with this. And you can apply your contour with this. It's a really large fan brush, but it is like extremely soft. The multi-purpose fan brush is large, luxurious, and can be used with a variety of powder products. Its many applications. It can be used to pack loose powder under the eyes to catch fallout, or at an angle for blush, highlight, or bronzer. So I haven't used it for packing on powder under the eye area to catch fallout, because that's not something that sorry, that was my phone. That's just not something that I do personally. Now the Tulip Contour Brush is this one. So as you can see, it has the brand and the number of the brush. So I love this brush. This is the FB03. I've used this a lot, let me say. I've used it to apply powder to the under eye area, because it's, as you can see, it gives you a point, and it's very easy to use. And I've also used it for highlight. So yeah, I really like this brush as well. The tulip shape of this contour brush makes it truly special when used at its tip. This brush fits perfectly into the hollows of the cheek to contour, or on the top of the cheekbones for a soft highlight. It can also be applied with blush, bronzer, or setting powder. So yeah, I've definitely used it with setting powder, like it says. I've applied highlight with it. I have applied bronzer, but more as like I will go in with a bronzer with the tip and then kind of like just buff it out. But yeah, it's a great brush to own. I've always wanted a brush like this, and this is perfect. This next one is the Dome Contour Brush, and as you can see, it's I would say it's not too big, but I feel like it's not small enough to contour with. So this really reminds me of the MAC 109, and yeah, I haven't used it for contour because, like I said, I feel like it's a little too big. I could buff out the contour, you know, after I bronze and contour and everything. I could use it to buff it out, but it's not something that's going to give me personally a more precise application, so I don't use it for that. I've used it for blush. Now that's something that I like to use it for. This dense dome shaped brush is perfect for buffing out heavy contour as evenly applying liquid and cream products. The dense bristles impact fuller foundation coverage. So yes, this is extremely similar to the 109 brush by MAC, which I do not own, but it's basically does the same thing. You can use liquid foundation, you can use powder, you can do so many things with it. It's a very multifunctional brush, and I love it. This brush in particular, it's like I said, I do buff out my contour, so you know, so you just don't have that harsh line. This is great to go in there and just buff it out. So this is the flat top buffer brush, and it is the FB07, and it's supposed to serve as a foundation brush. So it's very similar to like the Real Techniques buffer brush, Expert Face brush, like the flat top kabukis by Sigma. So it's supposed to do the same thing. I don't know if I would actually use it for that, because I do like a more denser brush when I use these type of brushes, and this is very soft, and yeah, it's just not, you know, dense enough. This compact flat brush buffs in liquid, cream, and powder to an airbrush finish. A flat top brush to apply their foundation. This is because it does give a very flawless airbrush-like application. So the next one I have here is the Universal Blender Brush. This is what it looks like. So it's flat and it's tapered and rounded at the top. Now this, I would say, is very similar to like my MAC 239 brush that I use and abuse. And this is the EB09 brush. This blending brush is truly universal. This brush can be used to apply a soft wash of color to the entire eyelid, just like the 239. And well, that's not what it says, I'm just saying that. And so yeah, so it can be used to apply a soft wash of color to the entire eyelid, as well use it to a concentrated application, color application. It can also be used to apply and blend crease and contour colors. Now, I haven't used it for like crease work or contouring the eye, but yeah, I don't know. This is, however, a lot longer than the 239 and a lot thicker. So yeah, I really have to work with this one a lot more. Then the next brush is this one, and I actually just used it for my makeup look. And this is the flat synthetic brush. Now this is the EB11. It's ideal for applying cream eyeshadow, base, and concealer. The dense, smooth bristles perfectly pack on both powder and cream eyeshadows. And yes, I use this to apply the Maybelline Color Tattoo. I used it and it worked amazingly with it. I used it to apply the Jessie's Girl pigment. So I have to say, this brush is really good. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like this brush does work a lot better than a lot of the other brushes that I own that are for the same purpose. But it is a little large for my eyes, but I like it. I just use it halfway up, as you can see. So I mainly use like the tip. The next brush is also one of my all-time favorite brushes, and you know, not only because it's my favorite, like one of my favorites from this set, but it's like my all-time favorite brush. It's amazing to buff out the upper crease. It's just a very flawless type of application, you know. So this is the Synthetic Blender EB13 eye brush. This blender works well with both eyeshadow and concealer. The dense bristles make this brush perfect for blending out cream products such as concealer and cream eyeshadow, as well as for blending out dark crease colors. Now I've used it to blend out my eyeshadow so much, and I've realized that it really makes your eyeshadow look airbrushed, and you can't really see like where the eyeshadow ends and begins usually. I didn't use it today, but my goal was to have all these brushes cleaned, which didn't happen. But yeah, so this brush is amazing, and yeah, I really like it. I do need to try it out with concealer though. Yeah, this is a really good brush. I really recommend it, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's a lot larger and denser, and yeah, it's a very large blending brush. Another one of my favorites, and I did just use it today, is the pointed crease brush, and this is what it looks like. It's just exactly that, a pointed tapered crease brush. It's very pointy, but it's very precise. It's the point just makes the application of eyeshadow into the crease of the eye very precise. The brush hairs that surround the point help blend out the eyeshadow on the upper edge and the bottom edges. So yeah, it's just an amazing brush. I love this brush. And it is the EB15. This pointed crease brush is ideal for applying and blending color into small spaces. Yes, it is. So yeah, I love it because, you know, I don't have, I mean, I feel like I do have, you know, like crease space, but I like my crease a lot more defined, just so that it looks like I have a prominent crease. So I really love this brush. Okay, so the next one is, you can find these brushes literally everywhere, and it is a spoolie brush with an angled side. So this is the Brow Spoolie Duo, the EB17. Really, I rarely use the spoolie sides, but I don't know, is this type of eyebrow brush isn't really something that I would use on myself. It's very short, and I would say the brush hairs are a little bit like flared out. Like I don't like this like for myself, because I have to really be precise with my eyebrows, just because my eyebrows are very light and thin. So I need something, you know, that's a little bit thinner and more angled. So I would use this probably if I was doing makeup on a client and they have eyebrows and I'm just filling them in with brow powder. The next one is the Bent Ferrule Eyeliner Brush, and this is convenient. It says for an angled application. It applies gel and liquid eyeliner without an obstructed view. The tip of the brush is dense and pointed to create clean lines. Now, I have used brushes like this before. I used to actually own a Sonia Kashuk brush like this, and a crown brush. I believe I have one from Crown Brushes too, and I did like it a lot. I mean, it's just I'm always switching up my brushes when I do my eyeliner, but I really do like these. I feel like this type of brush is ideal for like people who are starting off with a cream liner, because of the angle. It makes it a lot easier. The EB19 Bent Eyeliner brush I used today as well, and it is the shader brush, detailed shader brush. So this is the detailed shader brush EB21, and it's just what it says. It's a small shader brush, and it's essential for detailing work. It fits well into the inner eye tear duct area. It can even be used to smudge color into the lash line for a more diffused look. So yes, this is really good for detail work, I have to say. I do, however, prefer using this brush on the outer part of the eye versus the inner corner, like it says, like for the tear duct, because I do like my smudge brush by Sigma that is a lot smaller and more precise. So this, I mean, it's an amazing brush. You can never have too many shader brushes. I can also turn it to a point and apply eyeshadow into my crease. I can even do a cut crease with it. Now we have the angled detail brush, which is something that, like I said, is a lot more similar to something I would use on my brows, though I haven't tried this one on my brows. But this is the EB23. It's just a very angled, sharp eyeliner brush, and I believe it's meant for a winged liner. So yeah, I would say it's, you know, it's great for that. It's, you know, really really sturdy, so it's not going to be all flimsy on you if you use it. I did use it last week, I believe, to go over my winged liner with eyeshadow and create a more smoked out eyeshadow look. But I wanted it to be sharp at the edges or at the tail, so I used this. So yeah, EB23. And this is, you know, all the brushes. Then at the back we have the very last brush, the capped lip brush, because it comes with a cap. You know, you can put it back in so you don't get bacteria and stuff like that if you throw it in your purse or anything. So this is the LB25. This brush cap has a dual purpose. When not in use, the cap keeps your brush sanitary. When using it, snap the cap onto the back of the brush to create a full-size brush that makes application easier and more precise. So yes, you open it up and this is what it looks like, and then you take it and you snap it on to get a much bigger brush. Yeah, my final thoughts are that the brush set is a really good investment if you have a little bit of brushes and you want to grow your brush collection, because they're not very expensive. I have purchased sets by Sigma and they are like double the price. And you know, let's not even go into my MAC brushes because one is like $35. So yeah, it's a great brush set. I would say they're really good quality. Sedona Lace does know what they're doing. And yeah, there are a lot more brushes that are like in either individual form or like in a set. I would love to try the Pretty Little Miss Grace set that she collaborated with Ren for, and it has like a really precise contour brush. So yes, that's my review on the Sedona Lace Vortex brush. It's great quality, they're affordable. You get 12 brushes for only $100, and you get all the brushes you would need for a whole face of makeup. Now, someone like myself that has a lot more brushes would substitute some of these, you know, but that's just me, my personal preference. But yeah, I would say I would really recommend this brush set, and I am not being sponsored or paid to say this, but they are really good quality. I would definitely give them a big thumbs up. That's all I have to say. I love the brushes, and I really hope to try more from this brand and other brands and give you guys my thoughts on them. So if you liked this review, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below. Tell me what your favorite brush brand is. And if you use Sedona Lace, what are your favorite brushes that you think I should incorporate into this set? Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Whatever you want me to review next, leave it down in a comment below and I will do that for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.